Welcome back to Me and You Outside. I am standing in the parking lot of Bass Pro Shops catalog outlet store, the only one like it in the United States of America, where they bring a lot of product in here that people have ordered on their catalog, through their catalog, and they returned it. And so Bass Pro sends it to this store right here in Springfield, Missouri. It's the only one like it. It's got some great stuff in here. I do quite a few videos about this store. I try to do about one a month, once every 2 months. But it's called the Catalog Outlet Store, as you can see right there. It is Bass Pro's catalog outlet store. They also bring a lot of stuff in here where they have products they're clearancing out or getting rid of or that kind of thing. It's not just catalog return. They just do a myriad of stuff in here with clothing and all kinds of stuff. A lot of seasonal changing and clothing and stuff that they'll get rid of in here. But we're going to walk in here. Now, I'm actually hunting for something today. I'm looking for a possible reel and rod that I can take fishing down in Florida from the beach. And I'm going to go down there and I'm going to do a little shark fishing down there. I hope to go shark fishing at least one night. Go down there for something else, but while I'm there, I want to try to shark fish one night. But we'll see how that works out. But let's walk in this outlet store, see if I can find what I want. And maybe you'll see something here that you would like to buy at some point. It's a great little store, I promise you. They keep a lot of stuff in their cases right here that you'll see. It's a lot of little flashlights right here. All kinds of cool stuff. Backpacks. Their little BB pellet gun sitting over there. That right there is a metal detector. Huh. Looks like it was $350 or something, marked down to $200 or something like that. I can't really see it. Helmet right there. Just never know what you're going to find in this outlet store. I'm just telling you. There's a selection of knives right there. Those are 20 bucks. They were 30. Mark them down $10. Which again, if you're needing a pocket knife, it's a good buy. These cases right here are full of reels and rods, always. And sometimes they're flush with them. At this point, they're not, but I'm gonna look around and see if there's anything in here I can use to take to Florida with me. There's some big bait casting reels right here. Those are nice looking bait casting reels. I'm not sure I want a bait casting reel or a spin reel. Let's see what they got in spinning reels. A bunch of them actually. Yeesh. That's a great big one right there. That one there is probably, it was about 300 bucks, so I don't know what's marked down to. Now there's some interest right here for me. These are pin reels right here. They're 70 bucks. They were, I think, 140. I'm up down to 70, so I may pick one of them up. It's a pretty good sized pin reel right there, which will do exactly what I need it to do, I think. Anyway, let's go look around here. I'll come back here in a minute and probably talk to somebody, see if they can open that case for me. That's a good buy on that. It was $550, marked down to $270. Top griddle. That's pretty cool. Camp Chef. Good buy on that, really. Seriously. Just want bicycles. Again, you never know what you're going to find in this outlet store right here. It's got training wheels on there. I got a good friend of mine, his name is Lincoln Hurt. He would like that. A little bike like that with training wheels, that'd be nice for him. You got these big old bicycles out here. Let's just look at these. These are kind of throwbacks. They were $280, marked down to $140. A lot of Fuji bait casting wheels right here. These are all Fuji. They were $160, marked down to $118. It's combo, reel and rod. It's pretty cool. Those are nice. All right, we're going to keep on going down through here. And again, all the plastics you can possibly ever want right here. $6, $7 a pound. Good buy on those plastics. It's a marine radio. It was $230, marked to $160. Check this out. I'm going to Florida, but I can't throw a net like this. I wish I could. This is a 12-foot cast net. 12 feet. It was $250, marked down to $130. Huge cast net. Huge. I cannot handle one like that. I wish I could, because they're kind of cool to watch people throw them. It's all about technique. There's a lot of line in here. This is fluorocarbon right here. Fluorocarbon, 12-pound test. It was $25, marked down to $17. This might be a good buy on that, I'm not sure. This is called Hyper Braid, 65-pound test for 150 yards. Trying to load up a big reel, which I'm going to be loading up. That would not work for me. Here's some Berkeley braid, 80-pound test. Again, it's just 165 yards. Not enough to fill up big reels. Let's see what this is. 50-pound spider wire. $30. It was 60. 600 yards of that. Now that's better. Fly fishing line right there. And you'll see trolling motors in here. This is a Easy Pro drill. We're drilling in the ice, which again, people here in the Ozarks wouldn't be apt to buy that. Here's a nice trolling motor right here. It's a 40-pound thrust, 36-inch shaft, which goes great on little flat bottom boats, that kind of thing. And it was 200, they marked it down to 140. Again, that's an okay markdown, especially if you're in the market for one. If you're not in the market for one, which I'm a lot of times not in the market for some of the things I see in here, so I don't end up buying it because I'm not in the market for it. But if it's a really good buy, like if they had that trolling motor marked down to like $100, I'd probably buy it. Just because it's such a good buy. I don't know, there's some shortest rods here you ever seen for 25 bucks. It's a nice paddle. It was 38 bucks, marked down to 20. That is nice. Really nice paddle. Just don't need a paddle. These are ice fishing huts right here. That one there was $760, marked down to $43 or $430. Whew. Here's another thing I'm interested in is a rod. If I do pop on one of them reels up there, I've got to buy a rod. And they got a bunch of them in here. This here's 25 bucks. It's a big, long rod right here. It's, let's see, it's probably 9 foot. I'm thinking that's what that is, at least. So a tight line. Yeah. Heavy power, fast action. And it is, again, 25 bucks. I'm making sure to see if it, yeah, it's a 2-piece. I have to have a 2-piece. I may have to get that. I don't know. I may come back down here and get that. 25. They're all 25, 30. There's one here for 15 bucks. But this is for a bait casting reel right here. I'm not interested in that. But let me show you here. They've got the original price on this rod right here. It's still from the main store, $75. And they have it marked down to, it's crazy, yeah, 15 bucks. You can double check that too. It's called a Depth Master. And it is a 8-foot rod. Man, that's a good buy on that. Well, what has probably happened here, maybe they might have changed the end eye, but it doesn't look like they have. But that's a good buy on that. Jeez, get it with me rods. Okay, lots of rods here, folks. If you're interested in a good fishing rod, look at these prices. 25, 25, 25. There's one for 20, 25. There's one for 30. And just good bait casting rods, spin cast for spinning reels. Great nice. Oh man, I gotta keep going here. And again, you can look at all through here. They got all kinds of rods lined up along here, and they got some good buys on some of them too. I'm just telling you, bait casting rods, spinning rods, they've got them all in this outlet store. If you're in the market for any kind of fishing gear, this is a great place. There's a big old Cabela's. It's by Liberty, gun safe. It was $2,200, marked down to $1,555. Lots of good kayaks still. That in there was $500, marked down to $350. Again, if you're in the market for a kayak, you need to stop here. Now here's something new. I haven't seen these in here before. Huh. That's them big, I don't know what they call them. You just stand on it, paddle around. An utterly worthless piece of equipment, in my opinion, but people like them. And these are marked 500, marked down to 220. Wow. They got two of them in here. Paddle boards, is that what they call these? Paddle boards. Nice. Again, if you're in the market for something like that, here's a nice looking kayak here. It's a 10-footer. It was $650, marked down to $440. Again, if you're in the market for a kayak, you need to at least check this place out in case they have one you like. You can save anywhere from $100 to $300 on a kayak here. What else we got? That's cool. It's a double cot. XL, which I like that. Huh. Like a bunk bed cot. And it was $329. They marked it down to $165. Man, you're in a market for a bunk bed cot. That's cool. Good buy, man. Give you an idea on some random stuff they have here. These are metal baskets. They're rubber coated. They're $5 a piece, and they got a whole bunch of them. Look, 3 stacks of them. What are they for? I do not know, but they're cool looking if you needed a rubber coated basket or something.
They're going ready.
Is that what they are?
I think they're on.
They go in like a Yeti cooler.
Yeah, because typically they have it like it sets on the Yeti cooler.
Okay.
Like this, but it also this could be extras or
Yeah.
something that they've made that.
I wondered because I saw them in there. I'm like, what? I don't even know what those are for. That makes sense. Thank you for that. Yeah, that's cool. 2-person tent right here was $280, marked down to $140. Huh. That's a cool looking little tent. What's this? Griddle breakfast kit. See a sticker on this. Oh, it's $35. There it is. It was $70, marked down to $35. Huh. Oh, this is a griddle burger kit. Got all kinds of cool stuff in there. This is a griddle breakfast kit. That's fun to cook on griddles. That's cool. Cabela's ATV front bag. Let's see if we can see how much that is. See it there? It was 62, marked down to 30. If you need a front bag for your ATV, that's a good buy. By the way, it's the week of the 21st of July, so if you get in here on this week, you'll get some of these deals if you see something you like. Replacement winch strap, heavy duty. Huh. It was $35, marked down to $15. That is a good buy right there. That is a good buy. Look at this. Waterproof spray. $8 marked down to $6. A shooting bench. That's cool. It was $250, marked down to $174. That's cool. Smokehouse. Check that out. Cabela's Smokehouse. It was $900, marked down to four something, yeah. That's pretty cool. Here's a cabin tent, 6-person. $300, marked to $150. Good buy. This is a air pad, 83 inches long, which is really good. Was $100, marked down to $50. Huh. That'd be good for camping right there. It's too big though to pack up in the mountains. You know what I mean? You don't want to carry that on your backpack. They have lots of gloves in here. I'll show you a bunch more here in a second. If you're interested in gloves, they have got gloves. I'm telling you, look at this. All down through here. A lot of them are Gore-Tex. Some of them are heated gloves. There's a heated glove right there. These gloves are marked down decent. They're only about 30% off. These are cool. Heavy duty mittens right here for super cold weather. They were $60, marked down to $35. There's some more. The black ones here, let's see if they're the same. Yep, 60 to 35, not too bad. 69 to 48. This is long sleeve. I think they call them waterfowl gloves. Okay. Lots of chest waders in here, but all these are size 8, so don't get too excited. Most people watching this cannot wear size 8. I wouldn't think. Now, if you're in the market for shoes or boots, especially boots, right now running this week 25% off the price that's already on there. So to give you an example, that was $169. Looks like 169, maybe 159. It's 179, marked down to 129. Take 25% off that. Ooh, wrong size. I need a pair of them. It's the wrong size. Lots of boots. Oh my goodness, lots of boots. You're thinking about going hunting this fall out west or anything good, I will always come in here and check their boots out before I go to the main store. Always. Lots of ladies' shoes, ladies' boots. I'm telling you, if you need any outdoor shoes, this is a great place to come for outdoor shoes. And ladies' clothing, oh my goodness, they got tons of it. And all the ladies' clothing right now is marked low, priced already, and take another 33% off of what their lowest price is. That's pretty cool. There's a big tent they got set up in here. This is a big tent. Wow. Let's see what they got it priced at. It was $90, marked down to $62. Pretty good sized tent right there. Huh. It is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-person tent. Not a bad buy on that tent. That's a big one. $600, marked $100. heavy duty griddle. Holy cow. That is heavy duty. That was $1,000, marked to 500. Called the Trigger. That is a nice griddle. Storage cases. Huh. 4-can combo. Let's see what that means. Oh, can't open that. No, they keep them closed. There's 4 in there. That's cool. There's 4 different boxes inside that. And they are $25 a piece. That's really cool. We got a stack of them in here. They'll be gone by the end of the weekend, probably. And then you get back in here when they just got a bunch of miscellaneous. They love to sell their Johnny Morris signature beef jerky. Of course, it's made by a friend of mine whose name is Jack Link. And he is a friend of mine. I know him well. I know him pretty well. More gloves. Those are those heated gloves.
That is true. Like cooking in is about, you're like, well,
This case is always just full of miscellaneous stuff like chokes, all kinds of hunting accessories, scope rings, looks like a laser right there. Just all kinds of stuff in this case. You never know what you're going to find. A lot of electronics back here. Well, I did not buy that reel and rod combo yet. A reel and then buy the rod. I didn't do that. I haven't done it yet. I may come back later in the week if I make up my mind on that to take fishing in Florida. We'll see how that works out. But I got to get up here probably in the next 4 or 5 days. Or those rods and reels, they go through them pretty fast. They'll just be gone. So there you go. That's what's going on in the outlet store, Springfield, Missouri, the Catalog Outlet Store, Bass Pro Shops. And hope you've seen something in there you liked. I think it's pretty cool. That store's pretty cool. I come up here usually once a week for sure, sometimes twice, depends. But if I'm looking for something in particular. Appreciate you watching this video. Appreciate you subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button if you don't care. Make a comment if you want to about Bass Pro, about their outlet store, if you've ever been here, that kind of thing. And so wherever you're at in this whole world, my friends, have a good morning, good day, good night. Another video will be coming, I promise you, right around the corner.